Hi guys, Karen here with another video, and this time we're doing herbs. How I use herbs on a daily basis and how you can incorporate them into your everyday meals. Today we're doing a take on um, a meat pie, or um, you could call it a calzone. Some in some places you would call it a patty, meat patty. Um, or a turnover. I was just thinking of the word. But today, this is what we're going to do. This is going to be vegetarian. I'm going to have a vegetarian one as well as a vegan one, which is pretty simple to make. And this is just really simple stuff. I think I left something out though. So today, you're going to need some tomatoes. I have spinach here. I have basil, oregano, and thyme. I have my onions chopped. I have a poblano and some garlic. I have a red pepper paste here because I like it spicy. Some ricotta cheese, and this is mozzarella cheese from, uh, if you're in the area, Capri Flavors is an Italian grocery store, and it's just amazing. And that's where that came from as well. And I have my dough over there waiting for me. You're going to need salt as well, olive oil, um, and I think I need something else. I'm not quite sure. Okay, and you're going to need flour to dust your board over there. This is what I forgot. So it's a 4 cheese of Parmesan, Assaggio Fontina, and a mild provolone from Trader Joe's. If you don't have this, just use your ricotta, your mozzarella, and Parmesan mixed together. That'll be fine. Yeah, so these are the first things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cook down the tomato, spinach, onion, and the poblano peppers with some salt and a little bit of heat here. And then I'm gonna let that rest because I don't want hot filling to go into the dough. I'm gonna start with my olive oil here and pour a generous amount. And next I'm going to put in first I started with the onions and poblanos, and I'm using the 3.5 Braiser, 3.5 quart Braiser for this. Just going to let these clear up a little bit. To this I'm going to add some fresh thyme. I'm just going to slide it right off the stem. And I'm going to add some fresh oregano. I also added some fresh chopped basil. I'm going to add the spinach. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of salt. A little bit more olive oil. Yeah, I'm going to let it cook down for a minute, and then I'm going to turn it off and let it wilt down on its own, and then cool down so I can use it in the filling. And right at the end, before I turn it off, I added the red pepper paste. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is chop up this garlic. This is what I'm going to rub onto the dough. So I know it's quite a bit of garlic. You do not have to use this much garlic, but I like garlic, and supposedly it keeps mosquitoes off of you. I don't know how true that is, but this is the first thing that goes in. Next I'm going to add my thyme, and all I'm going to do is just slide it right on off. And you just use however many sprigs you want. So I'm going to slide it. Going to add some oregano. And I'm going to chop up the basil. To this, I'm going to add a little olive oil. And a pinch of salt. And all you're going to do after this is you're just going to mix this together. I'm just going to mix this all together. And I'm going to let that marinate together, and this is what's going to be the first topping on our dough. Okay guys, so now I'm going to add 3 large tablespoons of ricotta cheese to this mixture, as well as some of the formaggio. It's very interesting to do with one hand. Okay, so I have added the cheese, the ricotta cheese, as well as the 4 cheese combination to this. And now I went ahead and cut some of the dough, and I'm going to add my herbs that I rolled out the first. See, I still have dough here to go. So I rolled out these first pieces, the initial pieces, and all I'm going to do is just take a little bit of this and rub this along the actual, rub this along each one. I'm going to take some of the filling here, just a little bit, and I'm going to place it here onto this. And then you just proceed to fold this over. So I'm just going to continue doing all of these this way. So I just seal the edges by pressing it with a fork. And then I'm also going to put a few holes in the top for it to breathe. And then it will go on the cookie sheet from here. And the oven will be set at 350 degrees. Okay, so this is my first batch. It's my first batch before it goes into the oven. And I'm still working on the second one. Okay, so this is what they look like going into the oven, and I will show you guys the final product. Okay guys, so this is the final product. These are just the vegetable ones. They taste delicious. Don't worry about the shape of them. They're all like geometric shapes, but they turned out really well. And I hope you get a chance to try it. If Madison was here, she's the resident baker. She would have told me that, you know, I could have done better shaping them, but they taste delicious. I used to make these, well, I make them quite a bit still, but these, I used to make these for my kids when they were going to school. And this was like the sandwich of the day, or if, you know, and put that in their lunch. Oh man, they loved it. Anyway, it's just a really good, it's really tasty, really good. And like, this is probably going to be dinner tonight, and I'm going to serve it with a salad. So one of these with a salad would be delicious. Anyway, I hope you found this recipe great, and I hope you get to try it, and I will see you guys. Oh, and yeah, and it's just another way to use your herbs, you know, just another way of showing you how, you know, you just throw herbs in whenever you can. By the way, this plate is a Le Creuset plate, and I saw one on the factory to table sale that's orange. Yes, I was looking at that for fall. Anyway, don't get me started on that. You guys have a great day. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.